We are back on the PHLY Eagles podcast. And here he is, the man himself, Brandon Graham, presented by Doodad Dental BG. We had a fun time this morning, breaking it all down and unblocked.
Mm-hmm.
It would be weird if somebody's watching the show and they don't already know the news,
Yeah.
but you might as well just tell them you're coming back.
Hey, y'all, we back. We're back on the Philadelphia Eagles team. Excited to do all I can to, just contribute in all kind of ways on and off the field.
So if you want to know why and the story behind that, listen to the Unblocked podcast or go watch it on YouTube. You go very in depth on that and maybe why this was not a surprise and you were kind of hoping to be back in the first place. But let's get into some of the short-term nitty-gritty stuff and also like the football stuff here. What was it like for you watching the game on Sunday? Because we didn't even talk about it. It must have been different than watching the games earlier in the season because this time I imagine you knew you were going to be back soon.
Oh, yeah, I knew.
So were you watching it a different way?
Watched it a different way, hoping that I can come into the week with a win.
Yeah,
because,
yeah, exactly.
I knew that's the biggest thing. Like,
that's true.
Man, but then the news came out early before that game.
Yeah, that's right.
So it was like, wow, man, y'all gonna blow me up on
By the way,
Sunday?
interesting like inside media about Brandon Graham is considering coming out of retirement,
Right?
Which is like they didn't source that from you.
I know.
Like
you know what? A little bit. It could have been just me having to call Good Morning Football and all the other people, like,
right.
and you
To
just
give them
never
a
know
heads
the
up.
relationships
that's true.
people have, and it's cool though. I just felt like they blew up my spot on a Sunday.
Yeah.
They blew up my spot on a Sunday. I'm like, dang, before the game, I ain't trying to take away nothing from the game.
Exactly. You want to focus on the team.
Want to focus on the team. So it was cool though. They made it through. They won. I was happy about it, and that's all I really wanted was to be able to come back into a winning week where it's like, all right, at least that's one thing I ain't got to worry about. I'm coming back in the chaos, but
that's true. I didn't even think about
on
that.
a win, it's definitely
it would not have been
good.
so exciting if they were coming off a third straight loss.
Man, it would have been a boost, but it wouldn't have been as good of a boost as it's been since we won too.
So what did you make of that game on the defensive side of the ball and how they handled Carson Wentz?
I really felt like the defense saved the game, especially keeping us in
early on,
where we scored 14 and then we took a little minute to keep it going, but we got them. They got 3 points other than touchdowns, and that was the key to a lot of stuff. And then I think the one drive where Carson, the ball go over his head, that helped too. All that little stuff.
1 for 6 in the red zone. It was the difference in the game.
Right, Coop was out here, man, made that play against Justin Jefferson. Who, man, when he catch that, it's usually for sure. But Coop made a great play. Then
he's unbelievable.
Then you got Makuba who got the pick.
Yep.
All the different stuff that happened in that game where we
we went a defensive end dropping and getting a pick 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that boy, man, I was so happy for Jalix, man. He definitely needed that for himself, and it's nothing but a great confident boost for him. Cause boy, that was so sweet, and then to see Jalen Carter back in rare form, and so happy to see that he made the pressure, and Carson didn't look like he was hurt after that one.
I agree with you.
Hit him right in the gut, and that's a big boy to be coming right there.
So from my perspective, as we watch this defense, and you can break it down by the numbers, but the run defense has not been quite as dominant as it was last season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, they could use a guy like Brandon Graham on the edge. Is that part of where you feel like you fit in and can make an instant impact?
No expectations.
This is no shade on anybody who's there. It's just
knowing
what you're good at.
I do feel like I still got some push in me, and especially making sure we stop in the run. Because if I want to get to rushing the passer, I gotta make sure I put that work in. And I do feel like I'm still at that ability where I can get after it.
Have you found yourself watching games this season, kind of like putting yourself in the mode of like what rush I would put together here, or things like that? Like, does your mind wander that way?
Oh yeah, it does. Even though it don't be like that in the game for real. Because you see it on what you would do until you get out there. Then you're like, oh man, he beat that one move. Like, just imagine if you got a move that you like to do, and then he beat it. Sometimes it plays mind tricks on you where you don't come back to it. But maybe he just was good on that one play. But you gotta sometimes fight the urge to not want to oh man, and get nervous to do it again because he got you so good the first time. It's like, man, you got to continue to keep throwing your haymakers, and that's where I feel like from watching TV, that's the dream. But then in reality set in, you
Hmm.
like, oh, like, oh, I didn't think he was gonna be sitting on that. Like, oh, I didn't think he was gonna make this good block that he did. And then now you got to do it again. You got to come again. So yeah, of course I put myself in those situations, but it ain't always reality.
It is no secret that the Eagles need some help on the edge, and part of what we saw there is Vic in this game goes to that package in the base defense where Nakobe's at linebacker with Zach Bond and Jihad goes to the edge. How did
Hmm.
you think that looked?
That looked good. Having all the guys, you just want your playmakers on the field.
Yeah.
All three of them playmakers, man. And those guys the Kobe was out there flying around as always. It felt good to see him
I know, yeah,
flying.
where I'm objective,
Hmm.
call it like I see it,
Yep.
but I feel so good for Nakobe,
Me too.
to work back from that injury and get out there, and I thought he played pretty well.
I did. I thought. I mean, I knew he was gonna play pretty well because he's been itching to get out there and show. And when he came back last year, he was itching the same way.
Mhm.
Now it's just him making it through and staying healthy because he put his body on the line, and I got much respect for it because I see it. The way he was flying around, got that TFL back there. I mean, like the Kobe is a heat-seeking missile.
Do you see in him, I mean, it's year 4 now, but do you see, like, real leadership qualities in
I,
him?
he gonna be if not a head coach, he gonna be a coach for
Okay.
sure. Cause I can see just how he lead already, just how he knows what's going on, the way he take command, and I got much respect for Kobe. I think he's a great leader and
And that's how you
somebody.
felt about D'Amico once upon a time, so
I'm telling you,
maybe you're right.
I'm telling you, I'm like certain guys come in, they just got something that, oh yeah, yeah, he gonna be ready when it's time.
So whenever it is that you get back on the field, if it's not this week, although, I mean, I'm not ruling you out for this
Hmm.
week, what will be like, is conditioning gonna be the thing you're worried about? Like, how many snaps can I really play? Is
Right,
it like,
right,
what will you
all of it.
be curious about?
It's more on
Okay.
field stuff than it is off the field. It's more because I feel like I'm prepared off the field. I mean, because people gonna say what they gonna say. I love to keep the hating coming. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
washed. Get
Yeah,
out.
right,
What
right,
are the Eagles
right.
doing
Yeah, I
bringing back
know.
this old man?
And be like, thank you, because that chip just got bigger.
Here we go.
Just got bigger. And so it's like,
Professional podcaster they're signing.
and
Unbelievable.
and and I know God got me. So whatever happens, that's why there ain't no expectations. It's just more about just go out there and be the best version for the day.
Do you so the way you've talked about it and the way we've talked about it, it does feel like you're no expectations. You're a little bit at peace with whatever happens.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
at peace because I'm happy to just be back
I
into
see
the
you fighting
chaos.
back that yawn, man.
I
I
know you
see
did.
it.
You see me? You see me? I ate that one
You
right
did
there.
eat that one. Good for you.
But yes, man. I'm going out there to just I'm first that first snap, I'ma see. I'm like everything in your mind, you think, oh man, I'm gonna be good. Turn and
Right.
run to the ball. But it's just that second one, that second play you come out. And I seen it happen yesterday against because what's his name was balling yesterday with the Lions.
Oh, Goff
Yeah,
and yeah.
no, the D and
Oh,
Aiden
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson. Yeah, yeah.
Aiden was you could tell that he was gassed because he just got a couple great rushes
Mhm.
and he was fighting. And I can't wait to have that feeling of I had a couple great rushes, and then that third play is like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then you trying to tap out, but they hurry up to the ball again. You gotta because that's what happened. They hurried up to the
Yeah,
ball
they
again,
see.
and he had to get out, had to go, and you could tell that he was just his legs was just done. And as soon as the play was over, he ran off the field. He didn't care who was running
Mm.
in. He just like, please get me off. So I can't wait to have that moment.
And what do you think you will like after you play your first game, whenever it is,
Mhm.
that following Monday, Tuesday? What do you think will be like the most sore?
Everything. It's like
Okay.
that first.
Sometimes I hear the hands, right? Like,
It's really like your arms, because you always doing this, you
yeah,
doing
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and then a little bit of depends on where you get hit or where you hitting.
Sure.
Like it could be a little bit of like because the helmet, you have it in your head. Like sometimes it's the top, like right here on your forehead.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a little sore sometimes, but other than that, yeah, man, it's that good sore. It's that good sore you talk about right there.
Now, schematically, I mean, you were in the defense last year, but in search of finding some pass rush. Vic has done a few different things this season. Do you feel like there's stuff for you to catch up on, or will that be easy?
I think it would be easy because my coach does a great job. Coach Wash, man, he always trying to make sure that we always know what to do because we are a reflection of him, and
Mm,
so he want to make sure that you know what to do, even if he got to tell you a couple times, even if he got to tell you sometimes before the play, hey, we calling this, you got this, remember this,
mm,
check this little check box because it's okay because we all in this together. So
right.
why we hiding information? So that's how we kind of play
Has he been like eyeing you up when you've been in the building over the past couple months as
it.
you like walk by in the hallway?
Trying to see
He's
how
like,
I'm looking.
yeah,
Yeah, I've been feeling good because in the beginning, maybe I wasn't in the best shape. Probably around May because I kind of like relaxed a
yeah.
little
I would
bit.
imagine
Well,
so.
because I'm saying like, but
I would let myself go
I
too.
was working out, but not like crazy. I was
Yeah,
biking, but then like, man, what am I doing? Like, and then I kind of snapped into it. I'm like, well, you know what I am doing? I am doing it for life. And so that's where
yeah.
I was at. Like, I might not be training as crazy as I normally do, but I want to look good. I want to look good. I want to make sure that I'm able to fit my clothes and all that
Mm.
stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely been working, man. Like once I snapped out of that mindset, because I was kind of like whatever. Like I was eating whatever I wanted
You're
and just
allowed to have
yeah,
that.
you
You've been,
definitely allowed
after
to.
15 years,
You allowed
yeah.
to. But still, I still felt like it was hope in there, a little bit
Yes.
of man, who knows what the future holds. I always say that. And then now we're here in the future.
So in that like 2 months when you did sort of let yourself go, what are the indulgences that you had to stop once you thought you wanted to come back?
Well, you ever been to tuna bar?
You told me
I'm
about tuna
trying to
bar.
tell you. I was eating a lot of that, lot of sushi.
That doesn't
Uh,
feel like that much of an indulgence. You can have
yeah.
sushi anyway,
I
right?
know, but then I was eating pasta with it. I was out. You gotta let me get there. I was building it up, building it up. But eating pasta, ice cream, because that's the big thing. Dad, can we get
Ice
ice
cream.
cream? I do
Okay.
Mondays and Fridays for them. Start the week off
Oh, I like that.
and then don't ask me all during the middle of the week because this ain't an everyday thing.
Oh, that's
And
good.
then
I
Friday
might
to
need to
end it.
employ that.
I might just and then just started. I just stopped Mondays. I go Friday because we got to end the week, baby. We did a
Yeah,
great start of the week, but then we ended off with a treat, and that's it.
I like that.
And really the treat is for me.
What's your go-to flavor?
I'm so they we go to Hope's Cookies and have you ever been to Hope's, man? It's so much good stuff. They had this if I can have it all the time, it's like that orange creamsicle,
Ooh.
like that, that man, but they don't have that. They don't That's not always
Oh,
in.
okay. It's
It's
like
like certain
seasonal.
stuff
Okay.
like they call this one called Brookie Dough. I like that. That's what like brownie blends in it, like with some
Ooh.
chocolate and then some other ice cream mix, but it got the little chunks in them. Man, that's what I like about Hopes because they got the little chunks of like different cake, or strawberry cheesecake, or strawberry shortcake, um, stuff like that. And I mean, when I tell you, it's almost like, but it's better. I would say, what's the one? The red. They got all the one that they smash
Like
on the table and they
a
mix up
oh,
and
Cold
whip up.
Stone.
Cold Stone,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, Cold Stone.
And they're
It's
singing
better. It's
songs.
better
Yeah.
than that. It's like that though, but it's better than that.
Now you got me going.
I know, but I'm
That's
just
it.
hungry right now. I ain't
Now,
gonna
can you still do that
lie.
if you're playing on
No,
Sunday during the regular season? Is there a day when you're allowed to get off
after weigh-ins.
after weigh-ins?
Yeah, the
Which is
day
when?
like Thursday
Because
on
Andy
weight.
used to have Fast Food Friday, remember?
Yeah, and
Or
so
Junk
yeah,
Food
you feel
Friday. Yeah.
good. You feel good before the game, but you want to be good on the weight. So you pretty much you make sure after the weigh in, if you want something that day, that cheat day is Thursday, really, and that's
Okay.
what I do. So I do like that morning after I weigh in, I'll be like, hey, let me get some chicken and waffles, something like that.
Yeah.
Like I go get something that I don't. It's just a good fix, and then I get back on my meal plan.
Now this is I will ask the follow-up because you got to be a journalist,
Mhm.
but this is like a very weird part of our job where I'm going to ask you how much do you weigh?
Right now, like 280,
And what did you weigh? Like what was your usual playing weight?
like like right here.
Oh,
Like, but I
okay.
had to
So you're
get
right
here
there.
because really, like I'm 285 for real. But I haven't stepped on the scale for a couple weeks because a little bit of it is stress. Like you
Mhm.
get stressed out if your weight is not where you want it to be
Yeah.
and you add more weight. So I just stopped jumping on there because I was doing good. I was trending the right way. And now I just left it up. I'm like, with that first day I jump on, be just as surprised as you. Like, oh, okay. That's what's up. I'm hoping it because I feel good.
That's
I
very
mean,
relatable.
man, this outfit that I got on the top last time, my stomach, I was like, man, I kept having to pull my shirt down.
These cameras don't lie.
I know they don't. They don't.
Especially
So,
in this studio.
oh man, the light, the shining bright lights,
Yeah.
shining right at you. So I'm feeling good. I ain't had the confidence to wear this last time because my
What are you
shirt,
talking about? You're
my
wearing
shirt,
like
my shirt
the
kept coming up
onesie
like
things.
this. It kept coming up like that, and I'm like, you felt like you had to do all that, but nah, you see, it stuck here the whole time.
There you go. All right, that'll do it for BG on the PHLY Eagles podcast presented by Do Dat Dental. BG, can't wait to see you on the field. Back with more on the other side.